Let me ask you a question. Were you at the Monster Factory on June 21st, 2014? Chances are, if you're watching this video, you probably were. Question number 2. Did you see Chad Kensington in action on June 21st, 2014? I already know the answer to that one. You didn't. You see, the owner of the Monster Factory, Danny Cage, thought that my talents would better serve the ticket table than the wrestling ring on June 21st, 2014 at the Monster Factory. That's what I did. I took tickets. And I understand. See, I already know why Dan didn't put me in a match that night. I already know why. It's because Danny Cage is the latest in a long line of people that just doesn't like me. That just doesn't like Chad Kensington. And I know why he doesn't like me. And I know why people my entire life have never liked me. See, I'm not a likable guy. From a very young age, I have lived my life with the mentality that the worse of a person you are, the more successful you are bound to be. I realized from a very young age in history class that we tend to focus more on the bad guys in history, more on the villains and the people who do despicable things, and all I've ever really wanted was to be successful, was to be remembered in professional wrestling, in life. And to do that, I decided that I was going to be a bad guy. The best bad guy. Not just any bad guy, the best. And believe me, I've paid for it. People don't like me. Chad Kensington doesn't have friends. Chad Kensington doesn't go to parties. I've been called every name in the book. The one I get the most is scumbag. And I am a scumbag! I'll be the first one to admit it. I'll call myself a scumbag. But you know what? You're gonna remember me. You're gonna remember that scumbag. You're gonna remember Chad Kensington, and I apply this mentality to everything, and that includes that wrestling ring. And Danny Cage doesn't like the fact that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to walk out of that ring the winner. I'll cheat, I'll lie, any underhanded tactic I can think of, I will apply in that ring. See, because I don't have respect for anybody, and I think at the end of the day, that's Danny Cage's issue with me. I don't respect anyone or anything because nobody deserves my respect. Because I'm a bad guy. Why would I respect a world that refuses to accept the truth that when you're bad, good things happen? So that's why you didn't see Chad Kensington in action on June 21st, 2014 at the Monster Factory. Because Danny Cage is afraid of what Chad Kensington means. He's afraid of the values and the ideals that I represent. But Danny Cage can't ignore me forever. And eventually, I am gonna make my debut at the Monster Factory. And when that is, whenever that may be, I'm gonna show Danny Cage and each and every single one of you why nice guys finish last and scumbags finish first.